This is the Mistress Carrie Situation Report for October 24th, 2024. Disturbed are bringing the Sickness 25th anniversary tour to the TD Garden on March 14th of 2025, featuring 2 sets in one show. The band's debut album, The Sickness, in its entirety, and the greatest hits. 3 Days Grace with Adam Gontier and Sevendust will open up the show. Tickets are on sale now. You'll find a link to get tickets in the show notes of this episode. Linkin Park are set to release the official music video for a new song called Over Each Other today. The clip was directed by Joe Hahn from the band, who also directed videos for Numb, From the Inside, What I've Done, Somewhere I Belong, and the band's #1 rock single, The Emptiness Machine. Over Each Other was shot in South Korea after Linkin Park's September 28th concert in the country. Over Each Other marks the 3rd song from the upcoming album From Zero, following The Emptiness Machine and Heavy is the Crown. The new album comes out on November 15th. Linkin Park got announced as one of the headliners of next year's Sonic Temple Art and Music Festival. More than 100 bands are set to take the stage, including Korn, Linkin Park, and Metallica. Acid Bath, Bad Omens, Killswitch Engage, Power Trip, and Cannibal Corpse are all part of the lineup, hitting the historic Crew Stadium in Columbus, Ohio, May 8th through the 11th. Incubus, Alice in Chains, Rob Zombie, 3 Days Grace, Alice Cooper, I Prevail, Mastodon, Jimmy Eat World, Chevelle, Motionless in White, Ice Nine Kills, Bullet for My Valentine, Hollywood Undead, Trivium, Ministry, Asking Alexandria, Suicidal Tendencies, Poppy, Arch Enemy, JinJer, Sevendust, Bad Flower, Testament, Hatebreed, Hoobastank, and more are also on the lineup. Spiritbox have another collaboration with Megan Thee Stallion in the works. Last November found the band contributing a rock remix of the song Cobra. Now it's been confirmed by Stallion that her new album, Act 2, that's coming out this Friday, will have Spiritbox guesting on the track TYG. JinJer have announced their 5th studio album, Duel, set for release on February 7th. The new single, Kafka, can be streamed online right now. Motorhead have announced Ye Book of Inconsequential Scribbles of Lemmy Kilmister, First Esquire. A highly anticipated collector's item is being sold exclusively online. The 500 hand-numbered limited edition release will showcase some of Lemmy's finest doodles, offering an unfiltered peek into the mind of a man whose view of the world was wryly humorous and timelessly present. Each page was a tribute to Lemmy's unique ability to capture life and those who live it with his trademark unapologetic attitude and a wicked sense of humor. Cameron Crowe has offered an update on the Joni Mitchell biopic that he's directing. The filmmaker and lifelong Joni Mitchell fan was originally revealed to have been secretly working on the film back in 2023. Now he's offered more details in an interview with Ultimate Classic Rock, saying, quote, "I'm super excited. We're going to start in by the end of this year and hopefully have it done for Christmas next year." Crowe also said that he and his team have been conducting thorough research. Say, quote, "I've found a lot of people from her early life. A lot of them are still alive. We've talked to them and what it was like to know Joni back then as opposed to now. She's the same girl from Saskatoon, you know. She's got a lot of will and grit. It's a life with a tale worth telling, filled with great music, and I get out of the way just like Heartbreaker's Beach Party." There's no word yet on who's going to play Joni Mitchell in the biopic. The Grateful Dead are set to be honored as the 2025 Music Cares Person of the Year during an event held over Grammys weekend on Friday, January 31st. The award recognizes the band's contributions to music as well as their philanthropic efforts and activism. The event will include an all-star concert. Mickey Hart from the band saying, "We are deeply honored to be recognized as Music Cares Person of the Year. This honor is a true testament to the legacy of the music, which has always been bigger than us. It's about the connection between us, the crew, and all of those that have been on this long, strange trip. It's not just about what we create, but about making sure the people behind it, behind us every night, the ones who quietly make it all happen, get the support they need to keep going. No matter what life throws at them, we're grateful to stand with Music Cares and hope everyone continues to support this vital mission to ensure music thrives in perpetuity." During a recent Iron Maiden concert, singer Bruce Dickenson took time out of the band's set to pay tribute to Iron Maiden original vocalist Paul Di'Anno. Right before playing The Time Machine, he addressed the crowd saying, "So this next track is actually called The Time Machine. As I was watching Back to the Future last night on TV, and it's true, it is 1.21 gigawatts of power that you need to put a DeLorean through a portal of time itself. I normally tell a story about that, and we have a bit of fun. But tonight, I don't want to put a downer on the proceedings at all, because our friend and band member Paul Di'Anno passed away, as you are probably aware, and if you're not aware of the fact, you are now. Paul was instrumental in the first two albums, groundbreaking with Killers, and the first album, An Amazing Voice, devoted to rock and roll right up until the last minute of his life. So for those of you who were born and still remember those early albums, when obviously I wasn't in the band and he was. And those of you who were fans of the stuff he did with Battlezone and his own projects afterwards, and for anybody that fancies having a listen to the tracks like Remember Tomorrow and stuff like that, which are absolutely awesome, I'm just going to ask everybody just to take a few seconds to just close your eyes in silence and say just internally, mentally, if you believe in God, if you don't believe in God, it actually doesn't matter. Just believe in what you believe and say, "Thanks, boss, for doing what you did." He added, "So, Paul, if you're listening, this is a little message from Minneapolis to wherever you are, upstairs or downstairs. Minneapolis for Paul Di'Anno, scream with me." Simple Plan will mark their 25th anniversary with a new documentary film set to launch globally on Prime Video in 2025. Announced at the When We Were Young Festival over the weekend, the as-yet untitled documentary is currently in production with Sphere Media. The film is set to chronicle the formation of the band in Montreal in the late 1990s, and it'll follow their rise to global stardom with hits like Welcome to My Life, Perfect, and The Antidote. Metallica have announced the rescheduled Australian and New Zealand leg of their M72 World Tour, kicking off November 1st of 2025 in Perth and wrapping up November 15th in Sydney. Support acts include Evanescence and Suicidal Tendencies. Hollywood Undead have signed a new record deal with Sumerian Records. The song Hollywood Forever launches the new era for the band, which also finds the band sporting new masks reworked by Jerry Constantine. And the Long Island Music and Entertainment Hall of Fame has announced it'll extend the run of the first ever exhibit dedicated exclusively to Billy Joel. The exhibit opened last November and is currently running at the Stony Brook Village location in Stony Brook, New York. It was originally planned to run through September of 2024. The exclusive exhibit spans Joel's life and career from growing up in Hicksville to his legendary run at Madison Square Garden. And that's your sit rep. For more details on all of the stories, check the links in the show notes of this episode. And don't forget to like, follow, and subscribe to the Mistress Carrie Podcast. New full-length episodes come out every Wednesday. Episode 229, featuring Jeff Plate from the Trans-Siberian Orchestra, is available now.